Are you experiencing a permanent feeling of brain fog and fatigue? Whether it is caused by stress, lack of sleep, or poor diet, these sensations are your brain's way of telling you it requires some care. But besides adjusting your habits, which can take a few days, isn't there an easier way to find relief and give your brain a reboot? Yes, there is. And what's more, is that it is a very easy exercise that you can do at home. Intrigued? Then don't go anywhere and keep watching. In this video, you'll find out about this one exercise you can do for just 30 seconds to reboot your brain. But before we get started, can you do us a favor and like this video? Ring the bell for future notifications and make sure you subscribe to Brain Health Smarts for more videos. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get a free gift. And now, let's dive right in by revealing the simple exercise you need to do right now to reboot your brain in 30 seconds. Are you ready? Meet your brain's new best friend, reflexology. Reflexology is a self-massage tool used to relieve stress, ease tensions, and improve overall health. Reflexology is a holistic massage method dating back to ancient Egypt and Chinese practices, which are still widely used today. Through the application of pressure on the nerve points in the hands and feet, practitioners connect to the Qi channel, which is defined as the flow of energy circulating through our body meridian. Experts will commonly use acupuncture needles and other gentle tools to deeply access the Qi channel. However, you don't need to put needles in yourself to reboot your brain and experience reflexology's benefits. In fact, all you need is your hands. Using your fingers, you can simply press down on acupressure points to relax and reboot your brain. But what acupressure techniques can you try right now? And how do they benefit your brain? Well, let's start with number 3, reflexology for stress and anxiety relief. Before you start doing reflexology on yourself, you must look at the simple reflexology chart, which will show you various acupressure points you can gently massage to reboot your brain. For stress and anxiety relief, you will need to gently press and massage the acupressure point HT7, which is connected to the heart. It is found just below the crease of your wrist on your outer hand. But why use acupressure to relieve stress or anxiety? Well, stress can take a heavy toll on your brain function and impact everything, from emotions to memory. A study even observed that chronic stress can shrink the brain. So, keeping your stress and anxiety under control is key to staying mentally healthy. With reflexology, you can relax your brain and give it a gentle and natural reboot. An article published on the Harvard Health Publishing website also stipulated that stress is damaging to the brain. The article also revealed that there is a connection between stress and the chances of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. A 2017 study looked at the effects of reflexology on stress and anxiety. After following 80 patients who received reflexology over 6 months, experts recorded that their stress and anxiety levels decreased from 57.54 at baseline to 55.47. Furthermore, a 2015 study looked at the effects of acupressure on anxiety. They determined that acupressure seemed to have a positive effect on the pre-treatment of anxiety in adults. No matter how you look at it, anxiety and stress will always be damaging, not only to the brain, but your overall health as well. And if reflexology can, in any way, help by providing relief, then it is definitely worth a try. Number 2, reflexology for memory and concentration. If you're a student unable to stay focused, or an adult struggling to keep your mind sharp and attentive at work, then why not use reflexology for 30 seconds and reboot your brain? For memory and concentration, you will need to gently press and massage the acupressure point LV3 connected to the liver, which is found on the foot, where the big toe and the second toe bones meet. Struggles with memory and concentration can be due to stress, chronic disorders like ADHD, or age-related cognitive impairments. And overall, a recent study pointed out the cause of memory loss and poor concentration can greatly vary. However, reflexology can be a natural short-term solution, which you can use straight away to find focus. A study on patients with amnesia observed that practicing foot reflexology 20 minutes per day for 3 days increased recalling scores, compared to patients who only received a foot massage. The same study determined that reflexology can have an effect on the brain's norepinephrine levels, and norepinephrine is important to memory and learning. The researchers therefore concluded that reflexology can indeed be used to help improve memory function. So while more studies are needed to understand the impact of reflexology on overall memory, it can be a gentle solution to increase your memory and concentration when needed. And reflexology isn't just beneficial for memory, concentration, or stress relief. But before you find out the last thing reflexology can help you with, are you ready for a free gift? Discover the foods that increase the risk of mental health disorders and the ones that boost memory, enhance mental focus, and ease depression by downloading your free copy of Brain Food Secrets, the 15 worst and best foods for your brain. Claim your free gift by clicking the link in the description below. And now, let's get back to reflexology to reboot your brain by looking at Number 1. Reflexology for headaches. Yes, reflexology can help soothe a headache as efficiently as paracetamol. And the good news is that, as you would have learned by now, reflexology is natural and without side effects. There are many things that can trigger a headache or migraine, such as hormones, stress, lack of sleep, certain food, or even the flu. A 2019 study looked at using reflexology to help ease migraines. It determines that there was an overall reduction in pain when reflexology was applied. And another study found that chronic headaches and migraines can cause lesions and tissue damage to the brain. As a result, it can lead to higher risks of cognitive impairment and disease, like Alzheimer's or dementia. So, how does something as simple as reflexology help counteract headaches and reboot the brain? Well, a study conducted in Denmark over 6 months observed that those who received reflexology experienced more energy, less headaches, and overall better well-being. And if you're someone who constantly suffers from migraines, you know firsthand how bothersome it can be and how much it can affect your concentration. For headaches and migraines, you will need to massage and apply pressure to the point B41, connected to the bladder. You can find it between the pinky toe and the fourth toe. Then move down to the area between the knuckles where the toes connect to the feet. Overall, reflexology and acupressure on the hands and feet offer several brain rebooting benefits, and whether that is to soothe headaches, boost memory and concentration, or relieve stress and anxiety, everyone, no matter their age, can utilize this natural exercise to reboot their brain. And now, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on reflexology? Have you tried it before? Share your thoughts and experiences with our community in the comments below. And before you go, remember to like this video, subscribe, and hit the alert bell to stay up to date with us. It really does help. Plus, don't forget your free download by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a brain-boosting day.